Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Shadow, aka the Frozen Shadow Collector, and welcome to another Disney-related video on my channel. So, for today's video, guys, we are going to be unboxing and reviewing the one and only Moana Disney Designer Limited Edition doll. So, if you guys are excited for that, be sure to hit that thumbs up, be sure to hit that sub button down below if you're new out here. And without further ado, guys, let's hop right into it. Alright, here we go. So, if you guys didn't know, this is a limited edition of 9,800 worldwide, so it's a pretty big limited edition size, so everyone has pretty much a chance to get this doll and all the dolls part of this series. So yeah, as you can see in front of you, we got the box. I'm going to turn it around and then get a good look of the box, and I'll have you guys read the back side of it if you so choose to, and then we'll get a good look of Moana herself. Of course, we got the name Moana on the side right here on the side of the box. I do like the plants that are designed right behind the name itself. It honestly looks very cool. Unfortunately, this line doesn't have the strap that I am so fond of on top of the box itself. It seems to be only the 17-inch dolls that are like that. Of course, not all of them have them. There are some exclusions from that, unfortunately. So, moving on to the back of the box, as you can see in the top part of the box right here, that is the designer of this doll right here. So I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I'm so going to butcher that completely, but this is the person that designed this doll. So if you do enjoy it, be sure to let them know on the Instagram or whatever. So right here, I got the back portion of it so you guys can read it. It's in English and in French. So if you want to give this a good read, pause the video, do so on your own time, but this is what's on the back of the box. Of course, it's just basically the inspiration of the doll and why this person made the doll the way it is. So now we're going to get a good look of Moana herself with the outer box connected, so stay tuned for that. So here's Moana inside the box with all the flaps. So on this side, we got a little, pretty much a postcard sort of deal with the designer's name on it and then the face. There's nothing on the back of it, I'm pretty sure. And then, of course, on this side, we have a flap with the certificate of authenticity. So I don't know what number I got. I'll check that in a moment. But as of right now, let's just check Moana with her background. So honestly, I do like the aesthetic of this box art behind it. It goes so well with the surfboard that's kind of hanging out or like attached to a back right here. And when this first got leaked out months ago, it was believed that the surfboard was just part of the box and not part of the doll, but it turned out to be part of the doll itself. So that honestly made it so much more interesting, because it honestly didn't think, no one really thought that they would actually have a part of the doll. It just seemed too much for a designer doll to do, especially with how this dress looks. Like, clearly a lot of thought went into the design of this dress, and honestly, I absolutely love it. I know when I first reviewed this doll on the leaks and such, I was saying it was too orange or something like that. I will say on camera, it does appear too orange. Like, I don't know what it is, but the color saturation is just so high when it's on camera, but in person, it's not as overpowering when it comes to the color orange, thankfully. It is a little dulled out in person. It's probably just because of the lighting in this house. That's probably what it is, but it's not overbearing. It doesn't feel like it's oversaturated in person, which is kind of what I'm looking for in these dolls. So I'm going to take the outer box off, and we are going to get a good look at her without it. Alright, so here's Moana without the outer box attached. So I figure this is the most likely way in which people are going to display this doll without the outer box, but still having the film covering on the front. Of course, up top, you are gonna have to make your own film cover, because for this line, they decided to leave an open space up there, which is a little weird, personally, because now you're exposed to dust, so you have to create your own concoction, basically. But for the certificate of authenticity, I have 2703 out of 9800. So for those of you curious to know, there you go. Honestly, the certificates don't really mean much to me, other than that it symbolizes its official merchandise. That's honestly the only reason why I care about it. The number itself, I could care less about, personally. But inside the box itself, Moana looks absolutely gorgeous as usual. Honestly, I love the whole Hawaiian theme behind her, or the tropical theme behind her, rather. Like, it just fits so well with the design of this dress and how she herself is designed. Personally, I believe this is one of the better dolls of this line, and to me that's very surprising, simply because I never seen the movie Moana. I just never got around to it, and part of that's because I'm not a huge fan of The Rock, so yeah, that's kind of why I've been pushing that off as long as I can. But yeah, I cannot deny that this doll looks absolutely amazing. The color patterns is very similar to the dress itself inside the movie, so it is fitting for Moana. I do love the surfboard aesthetic that she's got behind her. Her hairstyle looks absolutely gorgeous, and I really like this gem thing here. I don't know what it's supposed to be symbolizing. I'm sure it has to do with some sort of ancient power, or like power of some kind, or maybe it's like a traditional amulet that's been passed down through generations, something like that. Like I said, I never saw the movie, so I don't know. But she does look amazing. That's kind of the key point here. So yeah, I'm going to debox her. You guys stay put and enjoy the show. And here we go. Here's Moana outside of a box, unboxed in all of her glory. She's definitely very thick, especially around the leg portion, because the stand literally comes right off of it. It does not stick to her like the stand usually does for the other dolls of this line. So it's pretty interesting how they don't have it designed to fit her specifically. But nonetheless, she does look good. Her sandals down here look absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love them. Honestly, I am very impressed that they even have these articulate knees right here, because for the other dolls of this line, they don't have these articulate knees. They have pretty much just flabby rubber knees. So I'm actually genuinely shocked at this. But yes, she does look absolutely gorgeous even outside of her box. The color patterns, the aesthetics, the design, it's just so amazing. I really love what they did with her dress, honestly. To me, this fits Moana pretty well. I actually love what they did with this. At first, I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it's grown on me quite a bit for this Moana doll. So I'm pretty happy the way she turned out, personally. And as we go up forward of here, it's what you would expect of a designer doll. We got rooted eyelashes, but everything else is pretty much sticked on. And we actually got a nice little flower up here. It's honestly really cool, that nice hairpin. Her hairstyle looks absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely love it. If we get a closer look right here, we can get a nice look of her beauty from up above. And if we turn around, we can actually see more of the surfboard. So I will say the surfboard does feel very stiff, and I'm not sure what material they used for it, but I'm pretty positive it was something cheap. That's for certain. It definitely doesn't feel like it's like of high quality material, personally. And as we go down the backside of Moana, we got more of the color patterns and more of the design going around her dress. It's honestly a lot of rinse and repeat when it comes to the design of this dress, which is not bad at all. It can definitely work, and I think for this doll, it works pretty well. So I'm quite a fan. I really do like this gem here, or the stone, whatever this is supposed to be, but it looks really cool. I really like it. The design on it looks really cool. Let's get a good close-up of that. So as you can see here, yeah, that looks really cool. I'm assuming that's the symbol of water for the movie. I'm assuming that's what that's supposed to be. It looks really cool. It's got like that ancient feel to it. And that's pretty much it for Moana. I mean, there's not really much more to tell. We do got this necklace here. It feels very cheaply made, I will say that. It doesn't feel of high quality, but it looks cool for this doll, that's for sure. I really like this V-neck style type of dress for Moana. It honestly fits her pretty well. Honestly, I have no complaints of this doll. Again, I haven't seen the movie at all, so I don't know what to compare this to really. But I think as the aesthetic portion and the design of the doll looks amazing, so I'm pretty satisfied with the way this doll turned out. You guys can let me know what you think down below, but there's not much going on down here other than articulate legs and very uniquely styled sandals down here. But once again, I'm pretty happy with this doll. You guys let me know what you think down below. I will be doing an unboxing review of Rapunzel sometime soon. Hopefully it'll be up within the next few days. We shall see, depending on my schedule and such. But I love this doll, honestly. I think it's a good 8.5, 9 out of 10 for me. So you guys let me know what you think down below, and I'll see y'all in the next one.